This video is sponsored by Chewy. Get 30% off your first AutoShip order and free shipping on orders over $49. Click the link in the description. Make sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date on all of our videos. Today, we're going to go through what we think are the best 5 aquarium fish for people new to the hobby. Also, don't forget to enter our giveaway for our Nano Breeze terrarium. The link to the video with how to enter will be in the description below. Number 5. Betta fish. Betta fish are a very common first fish for someone to get. They have very vibrant colors and different unique looks. They don't need a big tank at all. They are perfectly happy in a 5 or 10 gallon aquarium, so for someone new to the hobby, a small footprint of space being taken up might be a big plus. Their tank parameters are a temperature between 75 and 81 degrees Fahrenheit, a pH of 6.5 to 7.5, a minimum tank size of 5 gallons. They are very inexpensive at around $5 to $10 each, and they have a high aggression level. Their aggression level is really debatable, as in if they are with another male betta, they will fight to the death. But if you introduce them into a tank of non-colorful fish with small fins like some guppies or tetras, they can do fine as a community fish as well. So, if you're looking for a small, inexpensive fish that you should really keep by itself if you're just starting out, then a betta is a great option. Number 4. Mollies. Mollies require a little bit more space than a betta, but if you want more than just one fish in an aquarium, then that should be expected. They do require a little bit more care though. Their tank parameters are a temperature between 70 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, a pH of 7.5 to 8.5, a minimum tank size of 20 gallons, they are inexpensive, and they have a minimum to zero aggression level. Mollies need a bigger tank because if they don't have other fish around, they will actually get depressed and potentially die. It's recommended if you keep mollies to keep at least 4 at a time. Also, make sure if you are mixing the two genders that only 1 in every 4 is male. Male mollies will spend their entire time hassling the females, so the more spread out they are, the better. Mollies also are sometimes raised in brackish water, so make sure to ask the person or store you are buying from if they were raised in fresh or brackish, because your tank will need to be the same. Mollies are one of the most docile and do fantastic in community tanks, and you can put them with anything as long as the other fish won't hurt or eat the mollies. Number 3. Neon tetras. Neon tetras are one of my favorite fish, especially for beginners. To me, they are one of the most beautiful smaller species of fish. With their shiny blue and red coloring, they are hard to not buy every time I visit a store. Neon's tank parameters are temperatures between 72 and 76 degrees Fahrenheit, a pH between 6 and 7, a minimum tank size of 20 gallons, and have a very low aggression level. Neon tetras, like mollies and most other tetras and fish, need to have other fish in the tank with them. The minimum amount of neons you should have in a tank is 6. They school together really well also. Neons are great community fish and have a very low aggression. They stay in the middle of the tank, so other fish that are bottom dwellers or topwater fish would be perfect. They can be small enough that other fish will eat them though. For the most part, if you have an aggressive fish or if the neons will fit in another fish's mouth, they should not be in there. Otherwise, they are great and is such unique looking fish. Number 2. Rummy-nosed tetras. Rummy-nosed tetras are unique because they have an ability to communicate with you. The coloring in their head will be bright red when your water quality is good, but if you let your water get too much ammonia or nitrates, their head will start turning the color of their body. They are like your water changing police. Rummy-nosed tetras parameters are temperatures between 76 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit, a pH of 6.4 to 7, a minimum tank size of 20 gallons, and have a low aggression level. Just like the last 2 fish, you need to keep these in groups of at least 6 or more. Rummies are a great community fish as well, and shouldn't really ever bother other fish. They do stay quite small, so make sure they can't fit in the mouths of any of your other fish. For the most part, they will stay in the middle of the water, and bottom or top water fish would go good with these. Number 1. Guppies. We chose guppies as our number one because there are so many different colors and variations to choose from. They are a very active fish, which makes them fun to watch, and they are very hardy. We even have bought some feeder guppies and put them in a tank with turtles, and they still somehow are able to survive for months and months, even though we have never put fish food in. Guppies' parameters are temperatures between 72 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit, a pH of 6.8 to 7.8, a minimum tank size of 5 gallons, and have a low aggression level. Guppies should be kept with at least 3 in a tank, which means they don't need near as much space. You really should go bigger, but a minimum tank size should be 5 gallons. Guppies don't get very big at all and only live a couple of years. Perfect for honing your aquarium keeping skills, and when they die, you have experience for bigger and better fish. They are also one of the best fish to watch. They are constantly moving around, where something like a betta is pretty dormant most of the time. They also have some of the best coloring for such a small fish. There are so many options when looking for guppies that you could easily even get overwhelmed. We hope this list and information helps you as a starting fish keeper jump in and get going on your very own aquarium. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at RealJCAnimals, and make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when we post a new video, and we'll see you all in our next animal adventure.